Hey, what's going on out there, people? Today is Thursday. Right here, what you're looking at is a 260cc XY260T-4. Some call it Vogue. Some other ones call it Tank. And that's what this is a Chinese model. It's a Yamaha clone. And right now I'm doing a valve adjustment. I have about 1,200 miles, and I had to do a valve adjustment. And this is my first time doing it, so I'm just learning. And this right here, I'm giving this video out to my friend JR, a dawg member in the forum, the #1 scooter forum out there, the #1 scooter online site out there, Scoot Dogs, #1, and Scoot Rebels, #1. Treat you fair and everything over there. So if you ever have an issue or whatever, you know, just try to get in contact with one of the members if you ever have a problem, and most likely 99% of the time it'll be straightened. Tell you the truth, it could be even 100. It'll be straightened though. Alright? So I'm giving a shout out to them. #1 site out there, Scoot Dog. Step by sometime. SCOOTDAWG forum. Alright? Scoot Dog forum. Alright, JR, as I'm doing my thing, I don't know if you can see that right there. Trying to zoom in. You see I have it on that side. I think I call that the inspection side. It's supposed to be the inspection bolt. You see the knob. You see the thing right here. And then the little casing there is supposed to match right to there. It's supposed to be some little like a triangle. And it's supposed to match that right there. So that's one half of the alignment you have to do with the engine. And I do it with the thing cut off. And I turn it from the cam part. You can turn it, there's a bicycle chain on there with the flywheel, and the nut that's on the middle that I'm getting ready to show you, you can turn it. And when you turn it, you'll see over here, that's that camshaft and the cam thing, and you see the bicycle chain is on it. Alright, so you gotta get, if you look inside, I don't know if I got it range good. If you look inside here, you're gonna see a knob on this piece here. I guess that's, you know, the camshaft right there. There's gonna be a piece right here where you're supposed to line this cam, you know, line up the chain with this right here. And you know the chain is on the flywheel, so line up the flywheel with the marking that's on the cam thing. So as you see, that's it right there, and then you see they go to marking on the flywheel itself. That's the marking on the flywheel. So you see that long line right here from there to there. That's the line, and then I got it marked up with this right here on this piece here is a knob. So that's one line up, and then the other line up is on the other side. And this is the screw that you're gonna be turning. I turned it 3 times, so I guess just turn it like 3 times. I mean, you know, 3 times around, going around 3 times. And when you see the flywheel lined up with the camshaft thing, and you see those two lined up together, and you know you're good on that side, then you go on the inspection side, and you make sure that on the inspection side, there's a little piece right here that's supposed to be lined up with the, you can see the part of the camshaft or whatever that's supposed to be there. You can see it in there. It's supposed to be have like a triangle. So when that triangle matches up with this piece in here, then you know you're good on that side. So you have to do both sides. Then after that, that's when you open up the valve cover. This is the intake part. You open up the valve cover. Mine's got 2 screws on there. And at the bottom, you'll see the other. And this is the intake part. I mean, the exhaust part. So both of these are valve covers, and you adjust it. This is supposed to be 04 up top, and this is supposed to be 06 at the bottom. When you open up the the valve cover, all the way past the nut, down past the nut. When you're gonna turn the nut, to loosen it, and down towards the nut, all the way down at the bottom of the nut, is a little groove spot that if you turn the little knob on top of the screw, a little knob, it will make the thing go up a little bit, and you put the feeler gauge between that space. And when you put it through that space, I guess you're supposed to make sure that you can got play that you can move it through in and out thing. If you can't get it through the feeler gauge in and out through that little space, then you have it too tight and you have to unloosen a little bit by that little knob on top. After a while, when you feel that it's good, you lock back the nut. Alright? That's the same thing you'll be doing at the bottom. At the bottom, you're going to be using the 06 feeler gauge, and on top, you're going to be using the 04. So on the intake, use 04, and 06 for the bottom one on the exhaust. If you have a 260cc Yamaha clone, mine is the XY260T-4. Others have the tank, and others also have the I can't even think of it right now, but others, some the Rockettas I see up on it, they also have the 257 engine in there. They're Yamaha clones. But also the Vogue, yeah, the Vogue. The Vogue has this type style also. TBS got this style too. I think it's a little certain differences they've done, put certain parts maybe. Alright? First one, try to get my voice better, man. I got a lot of things on my mind, so sometimes I probably stutter with my words. It is what it is. Try to make it as clear as possible. And, for future references, I'll be making it look better. Or talking better. You know what I mean? That's my homeboy. Big boy. It's my handsome. 8 years old. Be holding it down. Gonna be 9 in June. And they holding it down. Also got a girl that's 10. Gonna be 9 and gonna be 10 in January. So I just want to show JR I had that fixed lined up perfectly up on there. And now I'm gonna go ahead and close it back. I look at this time too, man, because I've been penalized on YouTube before. So my time limit, they don't let me be getting past 10 minutes. I don't want to really do a part 2, so try to start up. But then again, I probably would have to do a part 2 because I see the time. And all in all, to me now, since I'm starting the valve thing with myself, I don't know if it's going to work out. Hopefully everything's cool. I might have to burp the system like JR told me. He's going to teach me how to do that. But as far as the valve thing itself, I think it's kind of easy. Real talk. It was hard, to learn it, to take off the thing. The hardest thing to me is taking off the panels and stuff. But actually, to me, the valve thing and turning the camshaft, I think all that's kind of easy. I don't think that's hard at all. That's not hard at all. So that's kind of easy. So you're not going to really have no problem with that part. You know what I mean? If that's the only thing towards it is turn the camshaft. I said 3 times. Turn it around 3 times straight. Make sure the groove on the flywheel matches with the groove on the camshaft like I showed you. And then on the other side, on the Spexus part, there's a piece on the knob. They got to line up with an X piece on there. What you're going to see, the other part is supposed to line up like I showed you in the video. So all in all, to me, I think it is kind of easy. Now that I sit here and think about it, it is kind of easy. Like I said, the hardest part is all the screws. This thing got 1,000,001 screws. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. And on the line, I broke a lot of little plastic. Probably gonna break a lot of little plastic pieces that the thing is holding on to. And then you're just gonna have to replace it like I am. But tell you the truth, I want to replace it. But I wish they could make the thing like a chromous metal. I'd rather have mine like a chromous metal instead of this plastic stuff. I have a chromous metal all over here, chromous metal. You know what I'm saying? Chromous metal on that side, give it that look, that chrome look. You know how the motorcycles be having it? Yeah, I think that would be hot. You know what I mean? Down the line, I'm going to see if I can take the plastic I got and go somewhere and try to get it to match up the same size of metal. So I'm getting ready to go to part 2 in a couple of minutes. Alright? Finish. I'm tightening this cam thing back. Shaft and tighten it back up. And you got to use the Allen key. You know what I mean? Unless, if you got some grips, vice grip, very, very small.